this one may lead us down to doing a little bit of research and coming back to this question at a later time.
Oh, great. More research.
Yes. Silver oilman or oilman.
It's a tough job having to actually research.
I know. I hate my job.
Traditional
I
Scottish
really
fashion
hate
and
my
be
job,
paid for it.
everybody.
Thanks.
Wah. Okay.
But he says he's recently started model shipbuilding, and he's very much a novice model shipwright. But are there ships that are important to Scottish history that he could potentially build along his way?
Sure, I have two.
Oh? Okay.
Well, one. I'm realizing Edsel. I was gonna say Edsel is a base, right?
Yes.
Yeah, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Polaris.
So Polaris submarine.
Polaris submarine, which is a submarine that was built in, or it was docked in Scotland,
Yeah.
I think. There's a Polaris Tartan.
Yeah.
It was the first.
The Edsel base in Scotland was primarily a Polaris submarine base,
Yes.
if memory serves. I could be wrong.
Yeah, it was the U.S. Navy was over there, and they had a Polaris submarine, and they had designed a Tartan for the Polaris submarine. And then at the base was Edsel, so that's the Edsel / New U.S. Navy Tartan. Is a particular Tartan. So those are my two for a ship. Do you have any thoughts?
I have to confess that Mac and I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier because he got to see the question before the show, like a couple minutes before we went live. So, Mac, why don't you lead off with your answer?
Fast research.
We were. I don't remember. I don't remember the ship's name or anything like that. We were just.
No, I
talking
know,
about,
but
we were talking about the settlement in New Caledonia down in South America, like trying to maybe research some of the ships that carried them to there.
Exactly. I think a merchant vessel from the 18th century would be a good one because of that, which is a tragic story. You know, Mac told us about that several months ago when we did a haggis hunting episode. So anything from that, and again, you have all the immigration to the New World.
Yeah.
You know, especially after the 45, you have all these people who are transported. So cargo vessels of that time period had a very strong Scottish presence on board. It's hard to think of a ship that specifically is related to Scottish culture. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me. Oh, wait, wonder if you get a model of those round... No, that's a Viking ship. I forget the name of it, but there was... after the Vikings arrived in Britain, clan Gun and other clans from the Isles retained use of a Viking-style ship. They had a smaller version of it. I can't remember the name of it now.
I can't either.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But that was like their main go-to transporting between the Isles and the mainlands, both Ireland and Scottish mainland. And it was basically a miniaturized Viking ship. They just took the design, retained it because their ancestors had built them, and so I'd say a Viking ship would actually be a very Scottish thing to do. Now I think about it. What the hell was the name of that boat, though? I can't remember the name of the ship. Or boat. It wasn't a ship, it was a boat.
We did get the names of the ships that went to New Caledonia. They were the five ships were St. Andrew, Caledonia, Unicorn, Dolphin, and in Denver. I can't say that word right. My
Denver?
Pennsylvania Dutch will not let me say that word. What was that?
I don't know. I don't know what you're saying.
ENDEAVO.
The Endeavor.
Yeah.
Endeavor.
Yes, I can't say
Endeavor.
that right.
Yeah.
No matter how much I try, I can't say that right.
Endeavor.
Yep. Yeah, my Dutch won't let me go that far.
Spoiler alert, they died. Hey, cool.
Scurvy, boys and girls.
I should have guessed that there'd be the original ship names were out there somewhere. So, hey, we were helpful, and I didn't even know what the heck we were talking about.
It's half the show.
Did you know that if you get scurvy, all the scars of any wound you've ever had open up again?
Yep, I did know that. It's the most metal of citric acid-less diseases.
Brutal.
Indeed. All right.
Totally brutal. Now I want to build a model.
Let's sail on to the next question, Eric.
Just sail away.
Come sail away.
Come sail away. Come sail away. You ready, Patrick? Come sail away with me. You're welcome. Keep those headphones on, buddy.
See, I go to Black Sabbath. You know, it's the sign of the Southern Cross. It's the sign of the Southern Cross. Sail away. All right, so thank you for watching, and also I know you're going to do it, so thank you for doing the subscribe thing and the bell thing and all that. Thank you for supporting the channel. Tell me in the comments what other hobbies you have that integrate with your Celtic interests. I mean, are you a tinkerer? Are you a model builder? Are you a blacksmith? We want to know what you do for fun that makes you feel fulfilled with Celtic awesomeness.